Hey, what's going on guys? It's Doesn't Conform, bringing you some more Call of Duty Ghosts. This is my next weapon guide and best class setup, and this one is different from the rest of them. I put a lot more time into it, and it's going to look a lot different, so if you would leave a rating on the video, if you enjoyed it or if you learned something, I would really appreciate it. This guide's going to be on the CBJ-MS, and it is the second submachine gun you unlock in the submachine gun category, but if you've missed any of my other guides, the previous assault rifles or the Bison, you can check the playlist out down in the description. They will all be in there, so you can check that out if you'd like. The CBJ is often compared to the Uzi from previous Call of Duties, and there's a good reason for that. It shares a lot of similar characteristics as the Uzi. But you can unlock the CBJ-MS with 6 squad points. It has some low penetration, meaning it won't be able to pierce through some of the same objects, say an assault rifle would or an LMG. And it has aim down sight time of 0.2 seconds. And like any other submachine gun, you're going to have 100% of your mobility. With the CBJ, you're going to be dealing 35 damage per bullet up close and 17 damage per bullet at a distance. What this means is that you can get a 3 bullet kill up close when you're not shooting the player in the head, and a 6 bullet kill at a distance. You do have the potential of killing a player in 2 bullets by shooting them in the head up close, or 4 bullets at a distance when shooting the player in the head. This gun does have some low range, and when paired with its low damage, you pretty much are dealing with the worst submachine gun in its class. One of the strong suits of this weapon is its rate of fire, firing at 1,000 rounds per minute by default. With rapid fire, you can get around 1,176 rounds per minute. The magazine size is pretty average by default, having 34 rounds, 51 with extended mags. You're going to have 102 rounds total with just regular magazines, and 153 total with the extended mags. Reload times are also pretty slow, coming in at 2.97 seconds when you still have bullets left in your magazine, and 3.63 seconds when you're completely empty. The CBJ does have some high vertical recoil, so it's going to be pretty hard to kill enemies at a distance with this gun. The center speed is fairly average, and what center speed is just how quickly your gun recovers from its recoil. The hip fire on this gun though is very strong, and when piled on with its fast rate of fire, it's going to be fairly easy to mow people down when you're firing from the hip. So that's pretty much it for the stats. Now we're going to move on to my suggested weapon class setups, and as always I have 2 weapon class setups, one being a stealthy approach and one being one where you don't really care about being stealthy, you don't care about showing up on the radar, you care more about winning gunfights. So either of these 2 are great starting guides for a class setup. You don't have to follow them perk for perk or attachment for attachment. You can change it up to how you like, but these are what I suggest and what I would recommend. For my stealthy approach, I have the suppressor and the foregrip. The suppressor just to stay off the radar, obviously, because it is a stealthy class. The damage on this gun drops off really quickly, so adding a suppressor is only going to drop it off a little bit more, so you won't really notice the drop off or the difference that much, honestly. And the foregrip is just going to help you stay on target easier. The recoil on this gun is very, very high. So the foregrip is highly recommended, as it will help you stay on target a lot easier on the medium range gunfights. You don't want to be getting in long range gunfights with this gun. Keep it short to medium. For the most part, short range gunfights. For the perks, we have Dead Silence, Off the Grid, Sit Rep, Amplify, and Ping. Most of the perks are going to be benefiting you for a stealthy approach. Dead Silence is just the counter to being soundwhored by people with Amplify. It doesn't counter at 100%. But it does help with them not being able to hear you, and people that do not have Amplify will not be able to hear you, so Dead Silence is very strong. Off the Grid is going to help you stay off the SATCOMs, help you stay behind enemy lines, shoot people in the back, stuff like that, so it is a highly recommended perk. Sit Rep is just going to be great because you're going to be moving behind enemy lines a lot, and you're going to be able to see people's equipment, so you're going to know where they are, and it's going to help to not run into that stuff. Amplify is going to help you pick out where the people are. You can swap this out for something else if you're not a sound whore, but I would still keep Dead Silence even if you are not, because people are going to sound whore you in this game. Ping, I feel, is a very useful perk on this sort of class, because when you shoot somebody, it is going to send out a motion sensor ping, and it's going to show you where other players are around them. But like I said, you can swap out some of these perks if you feel that you aren't going to benefit from them. The next class setup is the run and gun class setup, where stealth is not a priority. We have the muzzle brake and the foregrip. The muzzle brake is going to help you extend your range at which you can deal more damage before it starts to drop off. And the foregrip is just going to help you stay on target, like I previously explained. For the perks, we have Ready Up, Agility, Marathon, On the Go, Quick Draw, and Sit Rep. All of these perks are going to help with your mobility and help you keep going and not stop moving. Ready Up is just going to help you have your gun ready when you're in the middle of a sprint and you stop to start a gunfight. Agility is just going to help you get around the map faster and be able to strafe faster when you're in the middle of gunfights. Marathon is just going to help you keep sprinting, and it's nice when paired with Agility and Ready Up, and also On the Go. And On the Go is the next perk, which is going to help you reload while you're sprinting. Since we do have Marathon, that is going to come in handy quite often. Quick Draw is just going to be paired nice with Ready Up, being able to aim down sight faster. And Sit Rep is just going to help you not run into those pesky IEDs or IMSs or any of those annoying score streaks or equipments. And like I said, you can swap out any of these perks if you feel that you're not going to need them or you feel that they're not necessary. And you can take out some of the perks accordingly if you would like to have some flak jacket protection, like for domination if you're playing the objective. If you don't want to die by explosives or get blinded by tacticals and stuff like that, you can swap out accordingly, like I said. So that is all for this guide, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you learned something. You can check out my previous guide on the Bison in the bottom left if you missed that. You can just click on the little video, and if you'd like to see more guides and more Call of Duty Ghost videos, you can click the subscribe button in the top left. I put out numerous videos per week, so you can subscribe if you want. And that's all I got for you guys today. I hope to see you guys in my future videos. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.